Hi, I watched Moonlight Chicken and here's my review. After spending a fateful night together, one seeks to pursue Jim, who he, on the contrary, wants to stay unattached. Alright, so since I know this drama was pretty much liked a lot, I only saw very good comments about it so far. So since I know that, I'm going to start and say why exactly for me it's not really my type of drama. Personally, I prefer more sweet and romantic stories, added with a bit of comedy, but that's not necessary. But I do prefer them for sure very more sweet and romantic and focused more on the romance, which I think is not the case for this drama actually. The focus is not on the romance, but on a lot of other things around it. And while it can be to other people's taste, it's not really to mine. And so ultimately, the couple I preferred in this drama is actually the couple of Liming and Hart, the two youngsters. With what I just said, I think you see what I mean, preferring more sweet and cute romances. However, I can give credit where it's due, and even if it's not really my type of drama and I didn't spend that much of a good time in front of it, I can still give credit where it's due, and the production is awesome, honestly. Wow, it's visually very pretty. And like I said, I was really into the side story of Liming and Hart, that I think is very cute and very beautiful at the same time. So very much like I was just saying, the drama remains very real to real life problematics and problems. And so it's a genre in itself, I think. If you like it, it's great for you, it's awesome. But to me, I prefer dreaming when I watch something. I like messages and good life lessons, but I still like my dramas to be a bit more light and again focused a bit more on romance than problems of real life. And we have very good messages in this drama. For example, the relationship between kids and parents, but also homosexuality. And I'm going to give an example right now. For example, that you don't just become gay, homosexual, just because you hang out with gay people. It's not how it works. So really good messages on this. Plus, I want to add that, more on the technical side this time, that the acting is very superb. Honestly, I have nothing to say about the acting, very superb from everyone, even the secondary characters and, yeah, even very side characters all do a very, very good job and allows you to really enter into their world and how they live life all together. So I was going to complain again that this is another slow burn, but after giving it some thought, the drama isn't actually concentrated on the romance, but more on their life of every day. And so the focus of the drama is not the romance, and I really understood it. It took me a minute. Maybe you've had it way before I did, but I really understood it when One and Jim get together at the very end, and we don't even see it in the drama in itself. We see it as a bonus scene. That's when it really struck me that the focus of this story is not the romance at all. And so for someone who really like romance-focused dramas, this was a bit difficult for me. But yeah, so yeah, not really a slow burn, but yeah, still a slow burn, I guess. Also for the little bit of romance we get in this drama on Jim and Wen's side, I don't really see what made them fall for one another. I know attraction can't really be explained, but for me it's not because you sleep together once that it's going to create something more. For me it needs something else. I don't know, so yeah, but on this actually, I guess I'm gonna have to get used to this kind of thing because I see it more and more in Dramaland, relationships starting with sleeping together, and it's not really not something I really like because it's not sweet and cute and dreamy like. So yeah, I was not really hooked on that. And so, yeah, for the whole duration of the drama, Won is very persistent and very much into pursuing Jim. But I never really understood where it really came from. But otherwise, like I said, I really like Limin and Hat's story. It's very cute, it's very endearing. They have this young love growing, and so I really enjoyed that a lot. The actor playing Hat did a very, very good job, I think, in portraying someone who can't hear and therefore can't really speak either. He did a very, very good job at acting his part. Honestly, very convincing, even more since he can't talk. He has to express everything with gestures and looks, faces. So I really think he did an awesome job, and Liming as well. They both very much impressed me a lot in this drama. Concerning the relationship between Jim and Liming, there is a lot of growth in their relationship, and you can especially see it when you compare the beginning of the drama or even the middle of the drama with how their relationship is at the end of the drama. If you compare them, there is nothing to say. You clearly see the growth between their relationship. But I just wanted to come back a bit quickly on how I could actually understand Liming a lot in their relationship. Of course, I can understand Jim for being worried about Liming, about his future and what he is going to do. I can 100% understand that. But at the same time, having grown up a bit like Liming in a family that doesn't have much money, I can totally understand how he would feel having dreams and wanting to do things, but feeling like he can't do anything because he doesn't have money, and therefore being very frustrated by that. So this is one part of the story that I really enjoyed, is seeing actually their relationship and, how do I say that, seeing them understand one another and working things together instead of working things against one another, if I can say. This is something I really enjoyed watching in the story. But with that, it's already everything I have to say. I enjoyed the drama, okay, I spent a good time, but not more than that, unfortunately for me. It didn't work, it's not very much the genre I enjoy, but I understand it can be to a lot of people's taste, and that a lot of people very much enjoyed it a lot. This I can totally understand why. But yeah, if you haven't watched it, I still recommend it. A bit less maybe if you're more into romance stuff like I am, very cute and romantic stuff. Yeah, I would maybe recommend it less to you, but otherwise I still recommend it because it's very well done, very well produced, very well acted. The story is very strong despite it not being my thing. So yeah, I would still recommend it anyway. If you've watched it, don't hesitate to tell me your thoughts about it, if you liked it. If you didn't, like usual, yeah, that's it. Don't hesitate to tell me. Bye bye!